One time my therapist told me something that really resonated with me. It was me, talking to her about how I procrastinate a lot and how I really want to create habits such as meditating every day, but for some reason I find it so difficult to do these things and I want to have all these different habits, right? And she told me that I need to pick one thing and do that one thing every day for 1 week, no matter how small. Because when you start telling yourself things like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna run, and then you wake up the next day and you don't do it, your words are losing their value. You stop believing yourself. Like imagine if someone was constantly telling you, oh yes, I'm gonna go to your house, or I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna bring you this. Like a friend was telling you these things and they never showed up. They never did what they said they were gonna do. What's gonna happen? The next time they tell you, hey, I'm going to, invite you out to lunch, you're gonna be like, yeah, all right. And that's exactly what's happening with yourself. Because you keep telling yourself these things like, tomorrow I will do this. Tomorrow I'll finally start that workout plan. I'll finally start that book. I'll finally start on my assignment. And then you don't do it. You are becoming that friend that constantly says they're gonna do things, but doesn't do it. So your words become meaningless. It loses its value. But when you start telling yourself things like, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go for a run. And then you wake up and you do it, you are little by little bringing the value back into your words. And now you're gonna start believing yourself when you tell yourself things. So it can start with something simple like going to exercise every day for 10 minutes. But when you follow through on your word, you build trust with yourself. You start trusting yourself. The biggest problem with telling yourself you're gonna do things and then not doing them is that you lose trust with yourself. On a conscious level, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But subconsciously, your mind is going, no girl. We tried that last time and you didn't do shit. That's why it's so important to stick to your word and not let yourself down, because as you start building trust with yourself, it'll trickle into all other areas of your life. So even if it's something as simple as doing a 10-minute workout every single day, once you stick to that, the next time you tell yourself something like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna study, or I'm gonna do this work assignment that I've been putting off. Now your subconscious mind is like, you know what, last week, she said she was gonna do these things and she actually did them. So she might actually show up and you're so much more prepared to actually do what you say you're gonna do. It's a pretty magical thing. So what I would recommend is to start with one thing and just do it. Like no excuses, you have to do it. There's no other way for me to phrase this. There's no quick fix. I mean, there's of course tips. So for example, if you wanna exercise every morning, like sleep in your workout clothes, have your phone on the other side of the room, have your pre-workout or your coffee like ready to go so you could wake up and just go for it. But there is no other shortcut. Like you just have to do it. And I think going into it knowing that it's gonna feel hard and you're gonna feel resistance, but you have to do it anyway, is gonna help you a lot. Because I think a lot of people get this idea, especially on TikTok, seeing like that girl routines, and these girls make it seem so easy to just wake up in the morning and like kill it. Like they make it seem like it's so easy, but it's not easy. It's hard. It feels really hard. You're gonna feel resistance. Every bone in your body is gonna be like, oh, can we just do this till later? Maybe we can do it tomorrow. Like, I don't wanna do this. You have to shut that down. You cannot sabotage yourself. That's it, not anymore. That is when your life is gonna change. When you draw the line, when you set that boundary with yourself, saying, hey, I know actually what's best for me. And it's not listening to you, little voice that's telling me not to do this. It all just starts with one step. Don't overwhelm yourself and try to do everything all at once. Start with one simple 10-minute a day thing and your life will change. So I'm actually gonna do this too. I will be doing this with running 1 mile a day. That's 10 minutes a day. Literally only 10 minutes. Like I wake up sometimes and I spend 30 minutes scrolling. In those 30 minutes, I could get up, wash my face, drink some water, put on my running shoes, do the run, come back and shower, and be ready to start my day. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna document it here on YouTube, not only for you guys, but also it'll help keep me accountable. And you know what? Even if you're not a content creator or a YouTuber or whatever, I would recommend documenting your journey, like on your iPhone. Like film yourself every morning, whatever it is you want to do, film yourself, make like a little video diary for yourself. And then maybe you can post it on TikTok, post it on YouTube, and inspire other people to do the same. And whatever it is that you choose to do, feel free to leave me a comment down below. What is the one thing that you're picking to do for 10 minutes at least every single day, something that will help you stay focused, stay disciplined. And remember, the priority here is to build trust with yourself. So it doesn't really matter what you pick, you just have to pick something, okay? Whether it's journaling, gratitude, meditation. So you got this. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, no excuses, or you can even do this tonight, whatever your thing is that you're gonna do. No excuses, because you deserve to feel your best and you deserve to be your best self. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit and I will see you all at the next one.